Well, as you can see, folks, I've got my new part washer now, and I'm giving this dirty old Reliant engine block a good clean out, and it really needed it, as you can see. This part washer is doing an absolutely fantastic job, and I'm so glad I've got it. Now, as you can see, I've got my rubber gloves on here. They're only the old disposable ones. I will get some gauntlets, and I've also got safety glasses on, as some of you did say that I should be wearing them. And as you can see, I've only given it a quick wash, but by the first section there, as you can see, compared to what it was like, absolutely fantastic, and the grime comes off in no time whatsoever. Right, there we go. That's my first large part done, and the most important part is the block is all literally degreased. There's still little bits and pieces here and there, but easily achievable by hand there. So much easier to work on now, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. So let's go and move this chassis now and get this chassis around the back. Right, so here we are out the front now, and the Reliant Regal chassis has been patiently awaiting me to start doing some more work on it. I don't really want to do work here, so I'm going to take it out the back. So I've got the Chuckle Brothers here to give us a hand, so we're going to put you on time lapse while we get it out the back, and at least I can work on it out there. So we're going to have to jiggle things about, so we'll see you in a minute. Right, we were going to carry it round there, but I just wanted to see it with its wheels on again, so we thought we'd just put the wheels back on and roll it round there. So that's what we're doing here. Hey? What's the matter?
Who said put the wheels on? Whose idea was it?
Jimmy's. Garage.
I'll take it.
Hey?
I'll take it.
You're taking it, are you?
I'll get my cup of tea.
Cup of tea? Unbelievable. Yeah, so it's nice to get a wheel back on it after all this time. How's that? Right. Yeah? There's actually not too much more to do on the chassis now. Now I can see it. I've basically just got all the back ends done. I haven't got any oil in the axle. I'm going to put that in last because we have to tip it up anyway to get it through my rear door here. So that's that. Let's just move it forward a little bit, yeah. Lift it up. Ready? And a little bit. That's it. Move over, Evie. That's it. Right. Okay. Let's get this back wheel on here. Yeah, look, he's drinking tea. Look, where's ours?
Mum made this.
Mum made it. Tell Mum to make us some then.
I made it.
You didn't make us one?
I made it ages ago, and that's what I went inside for, to get these.
Oh, right. Right, Jimmy, the nuts are over there. Go and get some. Oh, you got them. I want two.
What, you lift it up on your own, wheel each?
Eh? No, just one at a time. Just lift this one up.
Why don't you do a wheel each? Can you lift it on your own, can't you?
Just get that one on.
Yeah, all right, that's what I'm doing.
No. Alright, yeah, get it on there if that's what you want to do.
Oh, God, he wants to do his own wheel.
Well, it's quicker, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I'll make you right. Okay, but if you're happy, if Gary's happy lifting it up.
It's not a Formula 1 pit thing.
Not at this
I
speed.
can tell, yeah.
Right, ready?
I'm glad he's not, he won't be on my team.
Hey, he won't be on your team.
You pushed it out this time a little bit.
Come on. Right, let's just get that on. Put them on diagonally. Yeah? Shut up, Bison. Right, look at that, it's on wheels again. I'm going to paint these wheels anyway.
The brakes are stuck on.
Eh?
The brakes are stuck on.
No, they're not.
I'll track that.
Brakes ain't stuck on, mate, because I've got no blinking fluid in them.
Oh, that's a joke.
Is that a joke? Oh, hold on, you're pushing this way, you're pushing my wheel off
Yeah, because
centre.
I can't get my top nut on.
Well, don't worry, yeah, I'm doing mine up first.
Well, don't worry there, I'll do mine up.
I'm tightening up, move back your way.
That tyre's inside out.
Hey?
That tyre's inside out.
Yeah, of course it is.
Look it up.
Hey, lift it up.
Yeah. Oh, that's it, yeah.
Look at that little beauty. Nice to see it back on wheels again, Bert.
Yep.
Right, who's going to sit on it?
sit on it.
Got no handlebars.
It's a trike. In actual fact, there's no reason why the wheels can't stay on it for a while, is there?
No.
I don't have to take the wheels off again. I was going to put it up on the trestles, you see, and work. But as the wheels are on, it's easier to move about, isn't it? Right, let's get it pushed around here then. Straighten that wheel up. You be the track rod, Jimmy. To me, look at that go. Mind the dog sick.
That's what you call driving, look at that. How are you going to get it through the gate?
Okay, what do you mean? What gate? I put it on the patio.
Oh. Come on.
You need to clear that tractor out and all that.
Eva, can you move the tractor?
I'll put a dog through there.
Let's stick it in that pit there.
That belongs.
Just stick it in front of the barbecue. Right, so if we move these two chairs around here, spin that around. Like that. Move on, let me get up. Stay there for a minute. That way, Barney.
Cut the corner.
On that back boot.
Yeah, I am.
That's it, keep going that way.
You're going to run over a peg.
What? Hold on, wait there, I'll swing it back round. Go on, walk.
I can see doing
Whoa,
hands.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
You need to come this way. You're going to go in the pond
Where
otherwise.
are you going, Jimmy? That's it.
I can't see the back corner.
Wait.
Just to go over it.
Look, I can over the peg.
Are you ready?
Yep.
That's cutting into my hand.
Oh, sorry, dog fish.
Ready?
Yeah.
You go forward.
Granddad's in the pond.
Straighten up. Look the other way. Lift it. And forward. That's it. Perfect. Right, just where can we wedge it up with?
That water butt.
On a brick or something. Put it under the front wheel, Jimmy.
Gary.
Jimmy. That's it. Right, happy days. Sorted. Right, so I thought we'd give us a few shout outs from our latest list of people who want to shout out. And we got Wayne Jones from Pointot. Is it Pointot in Ballagode? I think I've pronounced that right, Wayne. So nice to see you. Hello to you. And then we got Peds Manley from Chester. Ped sent me a message, I think it was yesterday, so I'd just like to say hello to you. And Stuart Grant would like to say hello to his wife Kerry. And the reason being is because every time Kerry's watching EastEnders and he's watching YouTube and he's watching Retrorestore, she kicks off. So you tell her I've said hello anyway, just to smooth the pathway a little bit, so to speak. Then we got James McCauley, he's a new subscriber. Hello James, nice to meet you, mate. And then we got Richard Wagen from Norway. He's a Capri nut, and it's good to hear someone from the main continent of Europe come along and actually enjoy our videos as well. And then we got Joe from Ramsgate. Apparently, Joe, it says 7 foot Joe from Ramsgate. Are you 7 foot tall, Joe? Joe, are you 7 foot taller, Joe? That's a bit of a tongue twister. Anyway, then we got V-Giant Govenda. He's been watching for quite a few years, and I'd just like to say hello to you, babe. Then we've got Dave Smith, and it was his comment that made me go and buy the parts washer. I was going to make something up or just make do, which I normally do, but it's made such a big difference. So nice one there, Dave. Thanks for suggesting that one to me. And then we got Adam GE73 from the Gold Coast of Australia. So we're now gone from Europe down to Oz. Hello there, Adam. Nice to see you, matey. And then we got Chad Dumas from Michigan, US of A. And his father-in-law worked at the Pontiac factory that built the engine for the Trans Am. So how about that? A little bit of trivia there for you. Nice to see you, Chad. Anyway, glad you're enjoying the channel over in Michigan. And then we got Dave Costner. Nice to meet you too, Dave, in the comment section. Mr. Road Rage, Richard from Nottingham. Don't get Road Rage, Richard. I know we all get it now and again, but nice to meet you as well. And also Mark Berry. So there's a few people there. Let's put that to the side. And yeah, as you see, I've been cleaning up quite a few bits now. And I've also painted a few little bits. I sandblasted this. Let me go and get it for you. You probably saw that I cleaned this. That was the first part I cleaned in the greasing tank, and I actually sandblasted it as well. Don't worry, I've actually masked everything up here. There's no crap that's going inside there from the sandblaster, and I've had a check anyway. It's actually, a lot of these rocker covers have got different like little vents in them and all that, and you can't, if you sandblast inside there, for example, there's a very good chance you get grit in your engine. That could ruin your bearings in no time. So I'm very careful with that. So just to beware, if you're sandblasting anything, just make sure it don't get into engine internals. But as you can see, that's come up absolutely lovely now with a, I've just done it with an etch primer for the moment, and I don't know what colour to do this yet. I might do it yellow, I'm not too sure. I might do it black, might do it blue, the colour it was originally. Let me know your thoughts on that one. It is a Reliant Robin engine, this, don't forget, a 750cc one. But yeah, nice. I'm at the stage now of refurbishing parts. That's where I wanted to be for a long time, and I've done a few more bits of sandblasting. Let me show you. You know, things that were actually well corroded, things like the thermostat housing, for example, and as you can see there, absolutely lovely. A little bit of corrosion around it, but you're going to get that anyway. It's not worth really putting a new one on. I'm not too sure what to do with these at the moment, whether to paint them silver and then lacquer them, or whether just use like an engine enamel sort of paint on them. I'm not too sure. Not really worth polishing. So give us your opinions on these sort of bits, these alley pieces. And yeah, so anyway, I've had the parts washer on the crankshaft now. I will disassemble this and check all the bearings as well, so you probably haven't got to see that. But the rings were, some of the rings were actually stuck in the head, and I've freed all them off now. But I will take them all off, give the grooves a good clean out as well, and that should be as good as new. There's no detonation marks or anything on the top of the pistons there, so I'm well pleased with that. So yeah, it's a big clean up operation now. And I'm really pleased with that, as I say, the parts washer, and I've just got to work my way systematically now through that. Anyway, thanks very much. See you in a minute. Right, well, there we go. That parts washer's proving already to be an invaluable part of the kit here. So I'm going to carry on do some more cleaning up of parts. And it's also handy having that rack next to it as well, which at least means that when I finish cleaning the parts and they're drying off, you can just put them on the rack and you ain't worrying too much about well, anything happening to them. You know exactly where they are. They're all here. And that's just the way I want it. They're still a bit dirty in places, but I mean, at least everything now is handleable. I can touch it now without getting dirty and stuff like that. So I'm really pleased with that setup, and that's really working well. Right, okay then, that's just had a sandblast. As you can see, that's come up really nice, and just got to separate this now. That's the inlet and the exhaust manifold on that pin there. It was all corroded, so maybe a little tap with the mallet. There we go. Yeah, I'll just give that pin a little sandblast as well by the looks of it. Look, it's a bit corroded there. Well, that's alright. That's turned out really nice as well. And I will give these a wash in the parts washer as well. As you know, I've just sandblasted that. And we don't want no grit caught in corners going into the engine. I've blasted it with the airline at the moment, but that's going to go in the parts washer as well. And then blown out again. So don't worry about that, those of you who've just seen me sandblast that. So yeah, it's all coming on well, and anyway, I'm going to leave it here for the moment for you because I've got so much more cleaning up to do. You don't want to see that, it's boring. And we'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about us. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye for now.